Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Anna Manuel. Did your phone work when you got up? Early this morning, tens of thousands of customers nationwide were hit with a telecommunications outage. Our Sonia Ellison has the details and how this impacted people in the Twin Tiers.
Many locals reported weakened or down cell service that started early this morning as part of a nationwide outage affecting tens of thousands of people, mostly customers of AT&T, Cricket, and FirstNet.
All the major carriers are having difficulties in a variety of states.
Even if you didn't have an outage or weak cell service, you probably know one of the over 74,000 AT&T customers who did today.
I was not, no, my coworker was.
The outage left some with their phone in SOS mode, unable to even make emergency calls to 911, which was very alarming and concerning.
Yes, yeah, it really is. Landlines are few and far between.
Those without service are advised to turn on Wi-Fi calling until the issue is fixed. If you use a recent iPhone, you have the option of sending emergency messages through Apple's emergency SOS feature. As of this afternoon, AT&T says its network is fully restored, apologizing to customers. But they gave no reason as to why or how the outage happened.
It would be helpful if they would give more information. People can, know what's going on, why, and all that.
This caused speculation on social media, some theorizing that solar flares or even a cyber attack is to blame. This comes right after Change Healthcare, one of the biggest healthcare technology companies in the U.S., reported a cybersecurity issue in its East Coast networks yesterday.
The more information, the better. Got to keep people informed and go from there.
This afternoon, White House National Security spokesman John Kirby said the Department of Homeland Security and FBI would pursue further investigative efforts to figure out the cause of the outage, suggesting a federal investigation may soon begin. Sonia Ellison, Big Fox News.
Let's check in with meteorologist Alyssa Triplett now for a first check of our weather.
Stepping our way into the final week of February, Mother Nature is going to keep us on our toes. Now, we had a rain event that was pushing on throughout our afternoon, and we're seeing that it is going to come to an end overnight, leaving us with some times of sunshine and still mild weather for our Friday forecast. But the ups and the downs in the temperatures and more chances for some rain to even snow showers will continue to be mentioned here into the weekend and for next week. But we'll detail that entire 7-day in your full forecast coming up here shortly.
They say one person's trash is another person's treasure. Well, some artists in New York are finding ways to make outfits out of cast-offs. Our Dante Brown is in Corning with how a local fundraiser is using recycling to rock the runway.
The Arts Council of Southern Finger Lakes returned Saturday with its annual fashion fundraiser. The event is set to be held at the Corning Museum of Glass from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The fashion will center around a more resourceful way of making clothes.
Fundraiser is all based around using non-traditional, repurposed and recycled materials. So the artists have to take something that would have been discarded or recycled and then create their designs from that.
While the fashion show was a staple of the community pre-COVID, much like the rest of the world, the fundraiser had to be put on pause, but they are set to make their return this year. And Megan O'Toole of the Art Council says they've already received some interesting submissions to step on the stage.
This year's designs, there are incredible pieces, if you can believe it, made from cat food bags and plastic spoons and cereal boxes.
The event is making its return after a layoff due to COVID. This year, it'll be a shoe-centered theme that will be hosted by Miss Vanessa Lediva. The fundraiser will include cash raffle for prizes, and the show's winner is also set to receive cash prize. If you're looking to attend,
go to the Arts Council of the Southern Finger Lakes website, artscouncil.org, and or the Facebook page for the New Boots Fashion Show, and get your ticket link there.
Dante Brown, Big Fox News, Corning.
After 27 years of business, Market Street Brewing, a staple brewery and restaurant in Corning, has closed its doors for good. The long-standing brewery announced they would no longer be in business with a post on their Facebook page this past Tuesday. The building is going up for sale and is listed at $569,000. A ban on transgender females competing in female sports. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman signed an executive order that bans transgender females from competing in female sports at facilities operated by the county. Blakeman says it's an issue of fairness. In a statement, the president of the New York LGBT Network called the order discriminatory and says it perpetuates harmful stereotypes. Blakeman says Nassau County, which comprises the western part of Long Island, has close to 100 athletic facilities where the ban is in place. The executive order took effect immediately. A Winter Crystal Fest comes to Corning this weekend. Finger Lakes Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Club hosts the event on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 100 Nasser Civic Center Plaza. Admission is $3, cash for adults, free for kids 12 and under with an adult with them. Vendors take both cash and cards and will offer crystals, minerals, fossils, jewelry, and more. The job market appears to be holding steady. The number of new claims for unemployment benefits dropped 12,000 last week to 201,000. It is a smaller than expected number of people signing up for benefits and the lowest level in 5 weeks. And continuing claims, that's those still receiving benefits, declined by 27,000 to 1.86 million. The numbers are a sign that layoffs are subdued or that those looking for a job are finding one quickly. Some unwelcome news for those looking to buy a house. Mortgage rates climbed this week to the highest level since mid-December. Freddie Mac says the average 30-year fixed mortgage rate was 6.9% as of Thursday. The recent rise in mortgage rates adds pressure to home affordability, just as the spring home buying season ramps up. We'll have an updated look at the forecast after the break. Plus, whether you eat out or cook at home, you are likely spending more on food than you have in decades. Next, we'll have more on the rising food prices.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
Good evening. I hope you've had a wonderful week as we are going to step into that weekend forecast. But first, let's take a look at the last 5 days. Out of last weekend, we've been on a gradual warming trend. Now, when it comes to the warmth that has been seen across the continental United States, some of the warmest air of the season even has been pushing across the Central Plains, even through some Midwestern areas, just clipping our area, allowing for us to see some warmth. We even noted that today, with some of those rain showers, temperatures were still into those 40s, but that system is on its way out, giving a little bit of a wintry end, especially for elevational areas. So note that there will be some slick roads this evening into tomorrow morning. But note that as we then head into our Friday forecast, we do see a pretty quiet forecast. They're even allowing for some brighter skies from time to time. But as we head into the evening, you can kind of see the motion as we have more of a northerly flow that is going to be pushing in. Light precipitation may be possible. We'll have a little mention of maybe a wintry end as that flow to the north moves in. Very light accumulation, only a few hundredths or a few tenths of an inch on the board, but something that we will be keeping an eye on, as again, the daytime is going to be quiet for tomorrow. You have sometimes some sunshine, still even some mild temperatures, but we will feel that evening northerly push. Whether we get some precipitation from it or not, you're going to feel the cool down in those temperatures, as it's going to be a chilly Saturday, but we are going to have some weekend sunshine. And although Saturday will be chilly, we have some big swings in the temperatures that will be taking us into our final week of February. That is, though, going to be an active week where the temperatures are still going to have times of some ups and downs, but we're also going to be paired up with more precipitation chances. So Friday daytime, you do see little chances for some rain showers then. I think from about that 8 a.m. time frame through 5 p.m. will stay dry, peaks of sunshine, allowing for those temperatures to hit those 50s. Now, as we hit those 50s, this is a very mild air mass for this time of the year, so we still are trying to grip onto that warmth before that cold front pushes through. So as we go from Friday, ranging anywhere from at least those mid 40s to those low 50s, we head into Saturday morning with that cold push to allow for temperatures to drop into those teens. Again, if there's enough moisture, that's going to shake out a few areas of some of those snow showers. And with this cold change up in temperatures, note that that can create some slick surfaces. So stay wary for those early morning Saturday errands. We head into Saturday keeping the chill, even highs only improving into those mid 20s. So winter layers needed, but there is going to be some sunshine that will be around for our Saturday, and we'll keep that sunshine on Sunday with a big swing in those temperatures. It's going to be helpful with the winds that will bring 25-mile-per-hour gusts out of the south. That's going to allow for us to nearly double our high from Saturday into Sunday, and we continue a warming trend through Wednesday with the potential of 60s on the board, but it is going to come with another chance for some rain showers to round off the end of February.